reason number 33 to get a Nissan. The cold. Because winter isn't done with us yet. Good thing the 2026 Nissan Rogue was built to conquer all conditions. With intelligent all-wheel drive, standard heated front seats, heated steering wheel, and heated mirrors, you can leave the worst of winter out in the cold. Lease the 2026 Nissan Rogue S starting at 0.4% for up to 36 months. Includes a 0.5% loyalty rebate for qualifying Nissan customers. Until March 2nd on approved credit. Conditions apply. Details at Nissan.
What a morning here at CJD 800. What a morning for all Montrealers. And the breaking news that we've been telling you about over the last few moments is Valerie Plante. Several reports now that Valerie Plante will not run for mayor again. This is a bombshell decision, and let me tell you this, there will be a press conference at 11:30 where Valerie Plante is expected to announce why she will not seek a third term. So that's slated for 11:30. If that happens at 11:30, you will hear it live on CJD 800. Again, Valerie Plante will not, for those of you just tuning in, Valerie Plante will not seek a third term as mayor of Montreal. And boy, that changes everything. Even for our next guest. It's our pleasure to welcome Younes El Moustir onto the program. He's in studio. Younes, welcome. Can I call you Younes, by the way? Is that okay?
Yes, of course. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming in studio. I really appreciate it. Now, the reason you're in studio is that you are the first declared candidate to be the next leader of Ensemble Montreal. The official opposition, they're already looking for a new leader. Now Projet is looking for a new leader. First things first. Your reaction to the mayor saying, I'm not going to run for a third time.
First of all, I want to be careful because she didn't do the announce yet. So first of all, let's wait 11:30 before confirming anything. But one thing, it's we need to make a difference between the person and their ideas. And she did a lot for Montrealers, for this 8-7 last year, so we need to respect the person. Before doing politics, we are humans, and it's very, very important to respect that.
But were you gearing up, like, because you've been making preparations, you have put your career on hold now for like a year and a half. So in your brain, were you thinking, I'm going to run against Valerie Plante? Has that been your mindset from the last year or so?
Actually, I'm open to all the options. I mean, I went to see thousands of citizens everywhere in Montreal, in the 19th district. I talked with them. I asked them questions. And people, they don't care if it's a woman, a guy, tall, short. Actually, they want to have services. They want, when they go out from their homes, to feel safer, to go from a place to another place quickly. And it's all those problems are important for Montrealers, but the person doesn't matter for me.
All right, let's talk a little bit more about you. I think maybe you're a bit of a show-off here, right? Because you're talking about signatures. Yeah. You only needed to collect 200 signatures in the various districts, and you did 1,000 in the 19 boroughs. So I think you went well above and beyond to try and show you've got some support here. Tell me about that. Tell me about collecting signatures from Montrealers to say you want to run in this race.
You're right. It's over 1,000 signatures of members who supported me. And I was surprised of the response of those people because I don't know them. I mean, I don't have over 1,000 friends. I'm very nice, but still.
Yeah.
So I was surprised. I think people are looking for something new. They're no longer looking for like a classic political guy who had all his career or in different in federal profession, etc. So they are looking for a new thing, a new proposition. And that's why
Let's talk about a new thing, right? Let's give a little bit of your biographical details. 32 years old. You're an entrepreneur in real estate. You're born in Morocco. You could be, if you were to be elected as mayor, you'd be the first gay, diverse mayor of Montreal. This is what I hear from your team. You're leaning into that fact. In fact, so why don't you tell us about this? Tell us about yourself. What Montrealers need to know about you.
You know what? I came here with my family. I was 10 years old. And my father bring with him a suitcase. How call that? Like a
suitcase.
A suitcase. And it was a little bit empty, but you have something special in this suitcase. You have the aspiration, a dream for us to get a better education and to feel safer and to have this freedom. We are seeking of this, and this is the why of my today, the announcement I did yesterday. So it's very important for me to give back to my city because I receive a lot from a lot of people for a big community. So it's time for me to give back to all those people.
As you see Montreal in 2024, you live in the Ville-Marie borough. That's a good thing. I've heard some people want to run. They don't even live in the city. So you live in Ville-Marie. You live in the city of Montreal. As you walk the streets, what's wrong with Montreal today?
One of the big issues people told me it's the housing problems. And it's not a specific issue in downtown Montreal. It's everywhere. I go in the 19 districts, and in the 19 districts, people told me that we have a big problem with housing. It's not affordable for people to rent a place. It's not affordable for people to buy a place, and people needs to go somewhere, because if we don't find a solution right now, what happens? People will start to be on our streets, and trust me, it's not only in downtown. We start to see people on our streets in Ansic, in Pierrefonds, in Pointe-aux-Trembles, and this is something new. So we need to address seriously this problem. We need to work with the provincial government, with the federal one, to find solutions to this complex problem.
What would you change with regards to how the city is currently trying to get buildings done and housing built? What would you change in your approach if you were mayor?
Well, I don't believe in ideas. I believe in action. And this is the big problem we had in our society today, because in all my career, I believe in results, in action. I'm a field guy, okay? So when we have great ideas, it's good. I have no problem with that. But we have too much good ideas, but the problem, we are not able to put it in practice. And I'm a pragmatic guy. So for me, knowledge, it's not power. Action is power. So that's what I want to bring to the city, because if you see this 8 or 7 last years, with all the respect I give to the administration, I mean, we had populations go up like crazy, and we didn't construct. So we need to give to be a facilitator for all the contractors who need to construct, and to have more social housing too.
We're with Younes El Moustir. He's the first official candidate for Ensemble Montreal, running for the leadership of that party. And if you're just tuning in, the breaking news at this hour is that Valerie Plante won't run for a third term. So things are really happening in the municipal politics scene. Listen, we don't have all the time in the world, but one thing I do want to ask you about is how you view policing in the city, whether it's drug use in city streets, other types of criminality, never-ending protests sometimes that go towards the violent, sometimes protests that call for terrible things. What's your view on how the police should handle that? Because those decisions do come from the top, come from the mayor.
Absolutely. We need to give more power to them. The reality here in downtown Montreal, for example, I have someone who smokes cracks in front of my door. I call the police. They will not come, or they will take 30 minutes or 1 hour to come because they are too. So we need more effective, more power. And the very, very important thing people forget, it's the legal side, because even if they come and arrest someone, he will go back in the streets 2 days after, or a few hours ago after. So yes, we need to give more resources to the police, but we need to reform the legal side too, to have a good planification and a vision for this issue.
Younes El Moustir, the first officially declared candidate for the leadership of Ensemble Montreal. I imagine this will be the first of many interviews. Thank you so much.
I will come back.
Absolutely. And we will roll out the red carpet for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.